Hey everyone, welcome back to Wayfarer. So today's video, we are going to be taking the Circa Nias, which are the regional trains here in Malaga. One of the reasons I love living in Europe is that the train transport is not only effective, but affordable. So this train stretches along the southwest coast outside of Malaga and stops in a lot of beautiful beach towns and other places, some of which I've never been to. So today we're gonna stop along the line. You can see on the screen here the line itself, and I've pointed out a few of the places we're going to. So it should be fun. Let's get going. The Circa Nias they are just a 10-minute walk from Centro, so super accessible on foot, and they connect you to much of the Costa del Sol. So there are two Circa Nias that run throughout Malaga and the surrounding region. Today we will be taking the C1 Circa Nias, or the blue line. The nice thing about the ticketing system is that it's available in multiple languages. Here you can buy a single ticket, a round-trip ticket, or a 10-ticket pass like I'm doing here. And of course, the ticketing machine accepts credit cards as well as cash. If you live in Malaga, or if you want to get a rechargeable card, that's also an option as well. Either way, it's super easy to use, and let's get on our way. One thing I'll never get over compared to train stations in the US is how clean the train stations themselves are, as well as the trains. There's always plenty of good lighting, clean seats, and places to store your bags if you need to. Our first stop along the way is Los Álamos. This is just 2 stops after the airport, and I could immediately tell stepping off the train that this is a smaller section of Malaga and a lot less people, and it's nice that just quickly getting on the train within 20 minutes, you're in quiet residential areas where people live their lives. What I'd love to know from all of you is, where are some places in Spain that you would love to see me travel to? I already have quite a long running list. There's some really cool places here that you can get to, so stay tuned for that. So many less people, and it's just peaceful, which is definitely something that I think a lot of people appreciate about Spain. When you get out of the big cities, is you can find a lot of peace and quiet and tranquilo, or relaxation. Another big thing that's quite common is all of these chiringuitos. So these are basically beach restaurants along the water that people come to during the day Another beautiful thing is how close this stop is to the beach. It's just a 5-minute walk, and all of a sudden, boom, you are right on the beach. And I gotta say, some of the views here are astounding. I am not able to see some of those snow-peaked mountains from Malaga Centro unless I go way up high. So to be able to see them here is pretty spectacular. All right, so I just saw this and I wanted to capture it, but check out the people riding horses. I didn't know that that was a thing you could do here, but I don't know if it's for a local horse stable or if you can pay for a tourist attraction, but they even have a dog with them. Wow. So I was just reading a sign that said this part of Torremolinos, which is one of the stops we're doing today, is known for its beautiful beaches and outdoor sports activities. And sure enough, just over here, it looks like we have some of that. Check this out. So I don't know what these are, but just over there, we have like these slide things. And apparently this area is known for lots of different sporting activities, especially on the beach here. Well, I gotta say, I was not disappointed, and immediately this is definitely gonna be a spot to come during the summer and warmer months. Get some friends or just come solo, relax on the beach. I mean, the views are stunning and it's way less crowded. Definitely coming back here to spend some more time, and definitely wanna try out some of the chiringuitos and eat some of the local fish food, because that'll be good. Anyways, let's keep going. Our next stop is Torremolinos. So here we are in Torremolinos, and the difference between here and Los Álamos is night and day. It's a much denser city, and what this stop is actually known for is being one of the first kind of tourist or beach destinations in Costa del Sol before other cities started to pick up on that. And what's cool is just there's so many more people here coming to enjoy the beach and the beautiful outdoors, as well as the city. I mean, in Los Álamos, there were very few places to stop or that were even open that I saw where you could sit down and grab a cafe. But here, I've walked past at least 7. Let's go check out some of the places. So the street here, Calle San Miguel, is a walking promenade where there are tons of businesses open, both shopping, also a couple of cute places to stop along the way. And I love here, I'm sure this is beautiful at night. They have the Christmas lights set up for the holiday season. And yeah, this should put us out into Plaza San Miguel. Let's head there. So it's safe to say that there is a lot to do and see here in Torremolinos. And honestly, if you'd like to see a longer video about this area and a little bit about how it came to be, let me know in the comments. All right, one thing I absolutely adore is if you walk off the main strip here, you find these little pockets of restaurants, bars, and otherwise. And it's funny because just a street away, it's quite busy with people, but here, not a soul, it's just me. gotta say, that's pretty nice. And just up ahead is the train station itself, so I think that's kind of funny. On to the next stop. The next stop I'm very excited about because it's going to show me a side of Malaga I've never seen, and that is Benalmádena, which is on the other side of the mountains that I can see from Malaga. I know there are quite a bit of hikes and other things to do, so let's head there next. So we made an extra stop, and that was because as I was looking at the map, it is actually a shorter walk to some of the places I want to see in Benalmádena compared to the station I was supposed to get off at. So we are stopped at El Penillo. So we are going to take a little walk and adventure down to the waterfront to see the beautiful marina before heading back over to the stop we were going to stop on. So where we are heading right now is actually down to Puerto Marina. So Puerto Marina is apparently one of the more famous spots in southern Spain as a marina and port. Obviously, Malaga has its own, but I'm quite excited to see it because I think we're going to find some very picturesque European marina port views. Also, if you can't tell, this area I took just one block away and all of a sudden, it's quiet. You don't hear a peep. You can barely hear the traffic from the street behind. We have arrived at the Puerto de Benalmádena. And this area is, I gotta say, pretty beautiful. One thing that this part of the city is known for is the white buildings that are quite stark. This is pretty typical in Spain. They help with the heat and especially during the summertime, but this area is beautiful, I have to say, just looking around. Now, I guess the next question is, let's see if we can go find the water. So I gotta say, this entire area is awesome, especially down by the water here. There are so many great beach shops. You can eat right on the water. You can be right by the Ferris wheel, as you can see behind me there. Let's see what we can see here. Here you can just see the stunning coastline and the absolutely gorgeous Mediterranean, accented by the mountains. You can see beautiful peaks. At this point, we are pretty far away from Malaga. We're almost about a 30 to 40 minute train ride. And it's pretty stunning because this is all still part of Costa del Sol. And as you can see, just the beautiful buildings here accent this. And I gotta say, there's a lot of cool places here. And here we are. We have finally made it to the end of the line. I don't think I appreciated how long it takes to ride from Malaga to the Fuengirola, but that's also why they're called Circa Nias regional trains, because they go to places others don't. So, time to explore a little bit, see what is at the end of the line. So, one thing I learned in my research is Fuengirola is known as a bit of an expat hub. So there's a lot of people, especially from the UK and other European countries, who come to live here. It's known as a resort town a little bit as well. Quite a few people will come here for vacation and to get off the beaten path. And you'll see attractions for the biopark, or basically like kind of a like an animal park, which you can go to just inside the city for like 30 euros. And then there's also a castle overlook here, and of course the beautiful beaches. What is this? I have stumbled across some sort of festival or something or other. I'm not entirely sure. Let's check it out. Ah, it's a medieval market. Well, would you look at that? I didn't even know that this was happening today. But this is what you get when you travel. If there's any way to conclude a video like this, it's to end with an unexpected and surprise festival at the end. And this is pretty spectacular, to say the least. It reminds me a little bit of Renaissance fairs back in the United States, which I'm sure they do here as well, but you'll have people dressed up as knights, princesses, and beyond, and you'll have, you know, hay all along the street like this. And yeah, you'll just see people enjoying themselves. This seems more to be like a little bit of a farmer market. We can see we've got like sweets and other treats. We had cheeses, breads. Oh, I think over here we have some herbs, or spices actually is a better pronunciation, and teas. Wow. One thing that you may notice just as a theme across Spain as a country is it is a very social country. People often will try to come out and spend time together and spend time with friends, families, and neighbors. And I mean, this is just a great example of it. I can't say how many of these are locals and how many of these are maybe foreigners like myself, but regardless. Well, I couldn't help myself. I had to get some festival food. Let's see how this tastes. So anyways, this wraps up the end of this little train adventure. Stay tuned because there's definitely going to be more of these, maybe on buses, other forms of trains, to see all of the beautiful places in Andalusia. And for today, we just barely scratched the surface of any of these. There's definitely some places here that I will be spending more time, especially in the warmer weather. Hopefully we'll get some nice surprises along the way, just like that festival. Anyways, if you enjoyed this content, please let me know in the comments if you want to see anything specific about Spain or on my travels or have me cover anything. Please let me know. Your feedback is invaluable to me and helps shape the kind of content I create for this channel. And if you did like it, please like it. If you didn't, let me know. If you want to see another video like this, check out my video here about my favorite places in Malaga. And as always, I will see you out on the trail.